I can't believe I have to buy a new fucking fridge. Piss.
Hey, is your refrigerator running?
No.
We better go catch it.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the original video podcast. My name is Brent.
No, you're not doing that.
Everybody, give a brofist.
Stop.
No, but hey, everybody, welcome to the original video podcast. My name is Brenton, and this is our Easter special. We're doing Hellsing. I am joined today by my other co-hosts, Brandy.
No gay, having no gay.
And Millhouse.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to the Protestant Knights of Her Majesty's League, or whatever the fuck
Can I
it's
say
called.
something before we get into the episode?
Yeah?
No.
No, it's wild because alright, does God exist or not? I'm not gonna get into that.
Well,
But if there is,
the answer's obvious. Yes.
but
But if God exists,
God-
he's not a Protestant.
I say Protestant, maybe. He's definitely not a member of the Church of England.
No, definitely not.
Like-
I mean,
like-
come on.
Church
Well-
of England is the most wrong Christianity. It's down there with Jehovah's Witnesses, Latter-day Saints, and Methodists.
What is everybody's least favorite sect? Because mine's probably Seventh-day Adventists.
No, hold on. Seventh-day Adventists are correct.
Yeah.
They're more correct than most because they can actually read the fucking book.
I'm gonna go with Calvinists.
You've already heard mine. It's the Church of England.
The Church of England started because
Henry gotta get laid!
Yeah, one of the Henrys was like, I want to divorce this bitch.
It's
right?
my God-given right to get divorced.
As the Pope, I say no!
Alright, so a quick plot synopsis from either of you.
Okay, so yeah, if you have ever heard of this anime, it's called Hellsing. It's based on a manga called Hellsing.
Thought it was called Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Basically.
It's about a Black Ops government division based around hunting horrible monsters of the night, a la vampires, headed by an ancient noble family and fucking
Serene
whatever.
Hellsing.
And also literally fucking Dracula, but he called himself Alucard.
I thought he would be the son of Dracula.
I'm pretty sure Alucard is literally Dracula.
No,
actually.
Dracula's son.
Really? Okay, I don't know Hellsing.
If you remember, he gets molested by his dad.
Is this true? I don't actually
No,
know
he's
anything
molested
about
by a
Hellsing.
Turk.
Oh, my bad, a Turk.
Which would put him in line for Dracula's brother, but it's Alucard, so it has to be Dracula's son.
Plot synopsis wise, this is like a Monster of the Week show for the most part. There's a couple episodes that bridge.
For the first half. We only did the first 6 episodes.
I'm going to talk about 7 as well because I watched that one.
That was good.
And also 7 is the episode is literally he fights the priest man, and it's cool.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I thought that was later on.
No, it's.
So they-
I want to say episode 9, 10 is about when it stops being Monster of the Week and it gets to the final plot.
It hits the plot around there.
Episode 8, 9, and 10, and I think 11, there's basically no fighting. It's just like a drama.
Then he tells Nosferatu he could lick his Satan's asshole.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
The actual plot synopsis on an episode by episode basis, and it is pretty much, besides the first episode, which is a lot of the setup and introducing characters, and also Saris.
Oh my god, best character.
But episode wise, it's usually there's a problem. Alucard says something snippy to Integra about it. They send either Alucard or Saris or a bunch of random dudes, the soldiers, and then they fight like a vampire or something. Or, my favorite episode from this set, 5 or 6, they fight not only 2 vampires,
5 and 6.
but also 200 guys who just have a shield that says "Voodoo, people murder people." Which
I thought it was Poople.
it might be Poople murder Poople, but
No, Poople Wonder People. Because we're talking about Jan Valentine.
the
best character.
But
the worst character.
I also think that as edgy as that shit is, that shot of all the soldiers with the shields out, and it's obviously supposed to be boo-hoo, people murder people. But
Yeah.
because it was made, in Japan by Japanese people, there was some.
No, they get their English really good. I think it's just Jan being Jan.
I love Jan.
I could believe that, but it looks so much like they just fucked it up, and I think that's probably how it was.
All right, let's go back around. Episode 1. I think that opening scene's good. As a 4-year-old, it tricked me, and I thought the old guy was going to be a vampire. I remember I was at Millhouse's place when I first saw Hellsing.
Yeah.
I was like 4. How old were you?
I was like 5. You were 4. My aunt was home from college, and she brought Hellsing.
And a PS1 that had fucking Crash Team Racing on it.
But much more importantly, Sega Pro Fishing, not Sega Bro Fishing.
Sega Bass Pro Fishing's good.
Smash Bro Fishing.
It also
Bro
had
Fest?
yo. It had Twisted Metal 2.
What's the best Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal 2 or Twisted Metal Black.
Okay.
The PSP one's okay, but PSP, by virtue of its, like...
You're correct. It's either 2 or Black for me as well. I think I like Black more, even though it's kind of stupidly edgy at times. But also, like, fuck, some of those cutscenes in Black are awesome.
I'm thinking about the PSP cutscene where Death gives being Death to a little girl, then he trades bodies with her, and he's running like, yay! Gets hit by a car.
That's very cruel.
Yeah,
that's Twisted Metal, and, like, every ending is like, what if the genie's wish went wrong? And, like, that's half the fun.
Genie, I'd like to wish for no more genies. Then he releases all the genies instead of killing them all like I wanted.
Genie, I want all of your powers with all of the stipulations. I fucking love Jafar. Jafar, fucking one of the best villains.
You're only second rate.
To continue a goddamn bit that's not on the podcast, and so the people who are listening just get to be confused. Jafar talking like Wormtongue to the Sultan, just going, "You must let me marry your daughter. It will be good for your kingdom.
Do not get a PlayStation 1. Get the Dreamcast."
Your child loves Sonic. He does not love Spyro the Dragon. This is such a stupid bit.
So what happened was last week we were hanging out.
Well, we recorded
Memories.
whatever our last episode was. Memories.
These are gonna come out before Memories, I think. No.
Who fucking cares?
But what matters is we're going out to a Mexican restaurant to eat dinner. It was a nice dinner.
Yeah, I ate my piggy slop up.
I got really drunk.
That was funny because, like, it was literally just you had one pina colada, but you had not eaten anything for the day, and so I just got to watch and be like, I'm dying.
It was a bigger pina colada than I was expecting.
But yeah, no, it culminated in... I kept thinking about Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings. And
Do not get your son Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3 has DLC.
I fucking love the bit of Wormtongue fucking talking. Is it Eowyn? Is that the king's name? I can't remember.
I remember.
The old guy king from Lord of the Rings. But,
what matters is we got on the subject because I love Boromir.
Yeah, Boromir's
Boromir!
awesome.
Oh yeah, you're not as good as Boromir.
Your other son is not as good as Boromir.
Yeah.
That is such a stupid bit, but I love Wormtongue saying fucking, like, the most petty, unhelpful garbage.
You should dump the sewage upriver.
Oh yeah, you should dump your sewage upriver. Dysentery is not real; it's fake news.
Get rid of all the weak peasants who aren't working really hard.
That's big pharma.
There's nanomachines in the vaccine.
Actually, fluoride's good for you.
It is good for you.
You should adopt me as your son, then let me marry your daughter.
You should adopt me as your son, and then you should have let me commit pseudo incest.
Alright.
You should buy your son Hellsing Ultimate instead of Hellsing Original. It's much better.
Buy the dip, our economy's not about to crash.
It's not even peeking in his voice, just a fucking flat red line.
I'm so sorry. That's a joke that's gonna suck in 2 years.
Oh.
Alright, then Hellsing, episode 1. There's a vampire priest.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the killer bit of Sarah shooting Alucard and then going, "You're not human. You shot me if I was."
I think the bit of Saris being like, "Nah, fuck it, shoot me through the heart and kill this guy," is also very based.
Well,
Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin? It's so weird that that's like an ultimate in the manga.
Well,
that has like vampire lore implications though, like actually.
But like, Alucard wasn't a virgin. Remember that Turk? He
He
got his ass. He got his ass real good.
This is true. I like Integra.
Really?
I haven't watched Hellsing since I want to say like freshman year of high school. So it's been fucking
that's insane.
like over a decade. Like actually.
I watched Hellsing as a 4-year-old and I finished it when I was 5. And then I came back to it in 8th grade. I was like, oh, this is rough. This is hard to watch. Kind of. This is not as good as I remembered it being as a toddler. And that was over 10 years ago. So I came back to it again this time. I'm like, oh, this is dog shit sometimes.
Yeah, well, so I haven't revisited since, like, freshman year of high school. So I'm watching this with, like, a pretty fresh slate. Like, there's stuff that I knew I liked. But I also definitely, my opinion turned around on Hellsing, like, the further away I got from, like, the initial watch. Like, I remember I used to really like Hellsing Ultimate. And now I look back at Hellsing Ultimate, and I'm like, why?
No, have you seen any other guys' other fucking work?
I read a bunch of Drifters. Drifters is okay.
Is that about a car going sideways?
I wish.
No,
Oh yeah, it's fucking pissing rain out there.
What if Hitler fought the dwarves and the elves? But the main character's Japanese and is fighting Hitler.
He's not fighting Hitler. He's literally not fighting Hitler, actually.
What?
Japan was allied with Germany.
You obviously
in World War
know
II.
nothing about Drifters, because the main bad guy in Drifters is Jesus Christ. Like, actually.
What? What?
Yeah.
Does Jesus win?
I don't know. I didn't finish Drifters. I was like, this kind of sucks.
Listen.
It has one awesome moment when Jesus uses his powers to multiply bread and loaves to give a dragon cancer.
Okay.
And then they use that as like a big mobile food source.
Oh, okay.
I think most manga don't appreciate what Jesus' real power is. Jesus can speak to the heart and he can speak any language. But the biggest Jesus power-up, 100% is withering and getting rid of that fig tree. Gets rid of people's fertility.
That's the one I was thinking of, because that's honestly like the story from the Bible that I think about the most often, because I think it's really funny that Jesus did not get a fig from that tree and was like,
obviously they redacted it. What a worthless story.
I think my other favorite story from the Bible, and I think this is a good episode for Bible talk, considering Hellsing is...
Well, it's Easter.
It's very Bible code.
Y'all still go to church?
No.
I was at church just last week, and I remember the priest came up to me and said, "You need to wear pants." And I didn't understand what's going on. Is he like some like homophobe or whatever? And I said, "What's wrong with what I'm wearing? I'm wearing a nice outfit that I can, take out to the gay bar." And he's like, "Dude, I could see your dick." I was like, "What's wrong with that? God gave it to me."
I can't like Michelangelo.
I'll have you know that I'm not Michelangelo.
Yeah, Brandy's Donatello.
I couldn't think of a... I was
You couldn't think of a second Ninja Turtle?
No, not...
God damn it.
So there's a specific sculptor from a similar period, the Burke. He did the one of Persephone, or whatever her name is, turning to a tree as Apollo's like trying to fucking get at her. And that guy, I forgot his name, like Bursici or whatever. He's sick. I love that he was like an arrogant bastard at 7, but he was right.
The world loves a winner. No, I really like it when she's crying over Jack as Jack turns to her ghoul, and she doesn't have like the will to shoot him.
She fucking pistol whips him.
You know what I really like?
You know she's not a real cop because she like tries to de-escalate situations.
You know what I really like though?
What?
I really like that Rascal Flatts ass ending song.
Yo, I hate that. I forgot that.
You don't like Mr. Big's Shine?
So I think it is a fine song. It is tonally fucking jarring.
Wait, are you talking about the ending theme
The
or
ending
the
theme.
or the because the ending theme sucks, but like the on the next episode, which is also just like in the second episode. I think. No, it's the ba 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 ba. I love that.
No, I'm talking specifically about Shine.
Yeah, well, written by Richie Cotes.
That shit sounds like it should be in the movie Cars.
So I could see the direct line from Hellsing into Black Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
girls goth or like girls edge. Not to say that girls can't have good edge, but like
Hellsing
It's a little bit.
is a little less girl's edge, but like
Like-
I can see the direct line. Yes.
Well, I think you're supposed to. It was written and made with the thought of, yo, all these young guys want to fuck Sarah's, right? But what really happens is a bunch of girls are like, oh, Alucard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Hey, let's move on to episode 2.
So I was gonna get second episode's my favorite episode forever. I love it. I love the couple.
We'll be together forever. That's
my
right, babe.
Let's see. I love that Walter is in this episode. I love Walter. He makes me happy. The butler.
Yeah.
I love him. This episode's a little gratuitous. I mean, the whole show is, and that was something I really didn't remember, was how much it kind of revels in...
It's 80
But also, its scoring like isn't. It's kind of passe and weak compared to like modern shows and stuff. You don't see like blood and guts. You just see, oh, there's a hole in him and it's red.
Yeah, but like also that man did come while getting a blowjob over a dead family.
Have you never done that?
While shooting a dead kid. Like, it's a little gratuitous. I will say...
They fucking stacked up his girlfriend.
I think it's fine that it's gratuitous, and it definitely calls back to what I think... I don't know how true this is of the manga, but I think it's fairly true of the original anime. I think it's really reminiscent of a lot of, like, 80s satanic panic, like, slasher flicks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's just, like, stylistically, a lot of the shots...
What was the satanic panic? Was Satan like, where are my keys? I'm gonna be late.
How am I supposed to punish sinners if I can't even get to work?
The devil doesn't pay much rent. So how does that work one day?
The devil doesn't pay much rent. He still has to pay a little bit.
I was at work and I had that stuck in my head for literally 6 hours, and I just kept saying it. One of my workers was like, well, you wouldn't charge the devil much rent, would you? I was like, yeah, I would. He's got all that money. Dude, think about all the real estate he has. The devil doesn't own much rent. The devil doesn't pay much rent.
You know what's been stuck in my head? I think I already told you about this one, but I know Millhouse hasn't heard of it.
Yeah.
And it's been making me giggle like every day on my drive home from work. I just keep thinking about a man dressed like the Bumblebee man from The Simpsons, and then he has to do like a press conference, and then something goes wrong, and you know the Bumblebee man's catchphrase? He goes, "Ay ay ay."
Yeah.
He goes like, "Ay ay," and then he just goes into a long atonal scream for like 45 seconds.
Oh yeah.
It is absolutely dumb as hell, but I'm not gonna lie, I've laughed at it like 5
You ever do
times.
that on the drive home from work? I do that all the time. I just start screaming out of laughs and stuff.
No, I drive pretty silently.
Bitch.
Yeah, Sam.
You drive with your legs
Also,
closed.
Lucifer. Guess what Lucifer means? Lightbringer. So you know what that means? It's me. I'm the Lightbringer. I'm gonna punish you, sinner.
I'm the light bringer.
I'm gonna.
How do you feel about the part of Hellsing when Linkara runs really fast at Sarah's?
Did you learn your lessons,
How do you
Sarah?
feel about the part of Hellsing when we find out about Alucard's evil, good twin half brother, Doug?
The spoony one.
No, Doug, because Doug has the guns too.
Yeah, I was gonna go with Doug myself.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Oh, are you okay? Bleeding nose.
You know.
What have you been up to?
Long weekend, looking into the mirror.
Alright, bit of soul searching, was it?
Cocaine, Mark. Cocaine.
A vampire on the loose. What do you guys think of Gareth? Squad Commander Gareth.
Oh,
He dies
I like
quick.
him.
He's cool. I
cool.
think the way they write his next guy sucks and it's so obvious.
Well, yeah.
You remember the like random ghoul / guy they killed right at the start of this episode?
Yeah.
You wanna know the one note I have about him? I called it a Progerian vampire jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, episode 3.
And also...
Oh, wait, no, sorry. One last thing about episode 2. I love when he's like, why are you guys riding a fucking bike?
Turn the mist or bats.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So what's everyone's favorite vampire power?
Could I actually tack something on it? What's everybody's favorite vampire weakness as well?
Sure.
Favorite power? Definitely dream control from like the way more weird esoteric vampires.
I mean, that's original.
Yeah, that's still like the weird, more esoteric vampires like nowadays. Favorite weakness? Unable to cross running water.
I was gonna do that one.
I also really like, I think it's Chinese vampires where you can throw a bunch of sticks on the ground and I have to count them.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking take the third goofy one. You have to invite them in.
You throw 2 sticks down and you run away.
Come on.
1, 2.
They hop around shit.
Yo, Jiangxi are awesome.
Jiangxi are so.
Yeah. Who's your favorite Jiangxi? Is it Chaozu or the lady from Darkstalkers?
I was gonna say Darkstalker
Zinko.
Because when I was young, I like Chaozu, I like Dragon Ball, but when I was young, Darkstalkers used to give me an erection.
I like how low tier she is.
That's an automatic.
So my favorite vampire power is Mist, and that like the real answer is I think the coolest weakness. 100% the coolest weakness is they have to sleep in their native dirt. But the goofiest one of running water is so funny. I like to think a vampire chasing you, you knock a water bottle over.
What are you gonna do now, idiot?
Or there was this artist on Twitter that had a goofy one where it's like just little stores that applies to too. Please, I just want to buy some shampoo. No.
Yeah.
What about you?
Alright. Let me tell you guys. My favorite vampire power is mind control. Not over women, but like over like guys. Like what you do with Milhouse
Milhouse loves mind controlling guys, huh? Alright.
Like making little bitch boy thralls. Like, do you remember Ramsfield from Dracula?
Yeah, making a thrall is pretty awesome.
My favorite weakness, I think it's either rain or if a woman is on her period, he can't drink her blood.
Oh yeah, I forgot what that.
That's a weird one. I don't even think about that often.
Yeah.
Well, because women don't get periods anymore. We fixed that.
Yo, heavy recommend for Van Helsing. Excellent. The one starring
All right.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Excellent time.
Yeah. Well,
what the fuck else happens in episode 2?
Sarah shoots her first vampire, and she's like, "That's a child."
She's a little girl.
Bang!
She's only killed 40 families. Also, you discover that they're trying to kill, what is it, like 12 families or whatever to get a bunch of families to get better powers.
Like it's like
they want
activation of their Nazi chips.
They wanted to level up as vampires.
I think that was the first implication that like the chips they kind of work, but like you need to still worship Satan to get real good shit.
I love that they keep it in the anime, but they like completely cut the plot point that this is a Nazi chip. It has a swastika on it.
I am now imagining Ice-T from SVU looking at the vampires from Alucard and going, "Looks like you couldn't level up." And he's only doing the dialogue from the Gamergate episode.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't say level up. No, it's a girl says that she gets into the bathroom and like a girl's fucked up. He's like, "What happened?" He leveled up.
Have either of you ever heard of the show Luther?
Which one's Luther?
Luther is the British detective show that stars Idris Elba.
No, I've not.
It has some really great episodes. It has some really dumbass fucking episodes. I'm just thinking about this because I'm thinking about the fucking SVU Gamer episode. There's a 3-episode plotline of Luther where he has to track down a guy who commits killings via rolling a d20 and then going. The guy goes, "I have to kill this many people to level up." And I'm not joking, and it is exactly as stupid as it sounds. The twist of that episode, and I can't actually remember if it's a twist or not, was the dude had an identical twin who was doing the same thing.
So,
I might be misremembering that. It's been a couple years since I watched Luther.
episode 3.
I love this episode. This is probably my favorite.
Mick,
set.
where are you, Mick?
I was waiting for the gay vampire episode. I actually remember it being much more prevalent. One question in the dub. Why does the Italian man sound Irish?
So yeah, gay vampires, awesome. Is his name Anders? Or is it
Anderson.
Anderson.
Anderson,
okay.
because he's Irish.
Love seeing Anderson as well. He's
classic Irish island
awesome.
right off the edge of Italy. I think it's called Sicilia.
Sicilia. Saris refusing to drink blood is fun.
Yo, why'd you pour it down the toilet? They already bled.
Okay, no. Let's pull it back even one more step. Why'd you even pour it in the bowl? You're a fucking vampire with fangs.
Yeah, drink it like a good son.
I was talking to Bryson because me and Bryson were
Well,
watching
because
Hellsing.
she doesn't want. She's not into that life yet.
Even when she starts drinking blood, she is slurping it up with a spoon for some reason.
And
Yeah, because she's not trying to trying to be civilized. I think one of my favorite little
Squeeze
bits
that shit
is
like a Go-Gurt.
in this episode. Integra's like, oh, I don't see the difference between the chips and the naturals, and Alucard's like, shut up, bitch! Shut the fuck up, you bitch! I'm gonna slap you, bitch! I'm gonna kill you, bitch! I have
you don't know shit
telekinesis.
about what
I have
you're talking
telekinesis. Which probably means the first vampire was a real vampire because he had telekinetic powers.
I think you only have to be an activated vampire, because Jan and Luke are both artificial.
Yamu.
And they don't have telekinesis.
Not Jan. Luke does.
I don't remember him doing
Luke's like a completely active. So like, he's like the you have your level up vampires. He maxed out his Final Fantasy jobs for vampire you can get with the chip.
I see, which still means he ain't shit. He's not a real vampire.
I mean, he's the second strongest vampire he fights in the show.
Yo, I love that fucking fight though.
Oh yeah, nobody's that immortal.
Nobody's that.
Oh, I love that his. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to 3 before we jump to 5 and 6.
Yeah, Mick, it did not.
Oh, the autopsy scene's really fun.
Yeah.
I think that's like a really cool scene.
Shouldn't we burn his body? No, it's not ours.
No, it's not ours.
Integra's so gay. I hate her so much. I just want to stomp her brains out and kill her.
I love Integra. She's so
I love
fun.
the lieutenant.
Yeah, you like Integra because you were gay and stupid and like British women. You like
her
when
to
the
crush my
blowjob
penis
involves
and
a
balls.
fucking blender style shredder.
If my penis is coming out of there unscathed, why even bother?
Top of one, do you got?
Come on, like this is the
Is
same.
there any good comics about vampires? Yeah, of course, Spider-Man
yeah.
2099.
Yeah.
When I was young, I had issue 1 of Spider-Man. I still have it. At the end, Miguel turns around and he's got claws and fangs. And I, as a kid, thought, oh, cool, he became a vampire.
Kind of.
Spiders and vampires are very similar. I remember this was a contentious point where I argued with my ex-boyfriend about it. He's like, well, no. Spiders don't drink blood.
I mean, they don't.
Yes, they don't.
They liquefy the
they
inside of the bug and then they drink it. But I mean,
technically that's not blood.
But like, let's be realistic here. Come on, man.
Yeah, no.
It's like a spiritual thing. It's like,
okay.
why is Anderson such an asshole?
Have you ever heard of the movie Teeth?
Yeah, I have. The pussy one, right?
Yeah. The Pussy with Teeth movie. I am now imagining a Great Perry just named British Teeth, and it's the same movie, but it's a horrible British mouth down there.
So, like, why did Anderson kill those people? He had no right to kill those people.
Because it was cool, man. Because it made a really cool scene.
Well,
it was
I mean,
awesome.
let's roll it back a bit. You see some guys hanging out with vampires and zombies. You probably shouldn't be friends with them. No offense. I think
what is Anderson
Alucard and
but a
Saris
monster?
need to die.
No, I'm a huge Saris.
Saris needs to die from the amount
She was a policewoman.
of cum that I injected into her
Yeah,
butt.
that's- She
Brenton,
wasn't
you're kicked off the podcast.
Oh,
Go.
man.
she wasn't a policewoman. She was part of a special SWAT division. That's basically the army.
All right. I still think she went home and beat her wife.
She's a virgin. She doesn't have a wife.
Well, legally speaking, a virgin.
But she went and she got a new one every day. Like, every policeman's assigned a wife to beat Millhouse. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Just a soft. Yeah.
I was
Episode
about to make a way
4.
worse fucking joke.
Episode 4 is the reporter episode. She comes back from episode 2. Yo,
I called this the snuff film episode.
Yeah.
Michigan report episode.
You know, it's a problem of supply and demand.
This episode's kind of boring, but I like its premise.
Yeah. How do you
I
feel about Sarah Victoria drinking fucking tomato juice?
It's pretty funny.
I do think it's funny that she goes,
Her
one,
bars-
1 tomato juice, please.
Oh shit! Why did I pick that?
Oh, the wrong color drink, and then she has to pay for it because she tries to leave.
Yeah, it's so good. I think that they kind of aggressively, obviously write the guy to be the villain. And
Yeah,
it's
what's
so
the first
annoying.
thing he does when he see you? Hey, bitch, I don't really like
Hey.
freaks in my unit.
But you're
Hey,
pretty hot.
bitch.
But if you suck my dick, I may think different.
But so I remember when we were young, you were not a fan of that reporter getting iced.
Nah, it was really... As a kid, I didn't know that she was part of it. I didn't, like, connect the dots.
You just actually, you just believed you were.
Wait,
she was
so you were just sad that like a woman died?
No, I thought...
You were just like, oh no,
I thought she was like
that
a witness.
innocent woman died.
No, I thought it was literally just, we need to kill a witness.
Oh no, she's heavily
Yeah, and then I
involved.
rewatched it, I was like, oh yeah, no.
I do like that. Like they let the guy who worked with them get off light,
Yeah,
but she gets bit.
The best part of that episode, by the way, and I mean this, is that homeless guy that they have. You know, when you're just like watching them like start the snuff film, and there's the homeless guy. He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm just so excited to be here. Can't wait to get some food."
Okay, no. I think the best line he has is, "Are you guys gonna fight? I'm gonna bail." He's like, "What are you doing, dude? Stop!
Yeah, he's literally like, "What's going on?" That shit's 10 out of 10. I love that.
You killed the co-star."
Dude, Alucard is so, like, nonchalant. And I know why he's nonchalant. He's a vampire. Vampires are inherently selfish creatures.
And like also, we've seen it all before.
This viewing of Hellsing made me really want to rewatch What We Do in the Shadows.
You're dead and gay and dumb.
I think that Matt Berry is a goddamn treat in that show.
Matt Berry's a treat in everything. I can't think of a single Matt Berry like role where he's not taking my attention.
I don't like Toast of London that much.
I've never seen that. What's that?
That's the Matt Berry Netflix comedy that he like starred in. It is fine. I think it has some good jokes, but I was like, this isn't really for me.
He and you were buds, right?
You are buddies.
What's your
weren't you?
favorite episode of
Dark Place?
Garth Community's Dead Place?
Shut up.
That was so bad.
Okay.
Ow.
That's a good question.
I love the psychic episode.
Yeah, the psychic episode's really fucking good. And it has my favorite joke in the show, which is Matt Berry versus the gun. When he fucking pulls out the gun. And he
How do you
shoots
feel
at the
about them
furniture.
slowing down the guy taking off his shirt and running to fill up the space?
Hilarious. No, mine might be the Eye Child.
Oh yeah.
Eye Child's really good. You ever watch Garth Marenghi's Dark Place?
Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't particularly interested.
Fair enough.
But like, yeah, no, I do enjoy Alucard going, "You should let me eat this lady." I
Yeah,
don't
sure.
know. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure.
No. It wasn't. It was an order. Alucard, eat that lady.
He's like, hell yeah.
Integra being like, Alucard, kill that baby.
Alucard does it quick. He's like, no, no, it was a joke.
No, not that baby, Alucard, that one.
Oh.
Now I'm imagining Wormtongue next to Integra going, you should tell Alucard to kill that
That's
baby.
what Walter is.
That is what Walter is.
He looks the same.
Fuck.
I mean, I guess do we care about spoiling?
King, I saw some videos online. We should sick someone on them.
Integra, please sell me your feet pics.
Oh my god.
No, it would be Integra. You should sell feet pics online.
How do we feel about Hellsing Original versus Hellsing Ultimate?
I think anyone that likes Ultimate more is dumb and gay and dumb.
I like Schrodinger, but in like the Millennium core group, but I do think it's a worse show overall.
I also agree that it's a worse show overall, but it has some kick-ass like action scenes here and there, and the animation is solid throughout.
I think the ambience in Hellsing Original is better.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
also like the art direction better. No, I really do like the art direction and the way people look in this.
I think the cinematography in Hellsing Original is a lot better, and the lighting's a lot better. The slick look of Ultimate I do enjoy though. It has like a great like style to it. I can't wait for us to do Hellsing Ultimate so that I can actually not. No, we're gonna do it someday.
You're gonna do it. I'm gonna say I watched it and then just be quiet that episode.
Oh, see, the thing is I was also gonna say I watched it and then only watch Hellsing Abridged.
So I'd be the only one to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we should probably move on to 5 and 6.
Yeah, the Jan Valentine brothers. Yo,
Yeah, this is when it kind of starts having like a bit more of a plot as well. These 2 episodes are great.
Oh yeah, it's like I actually think that this is like the best 2 episodes in 2001.
Okay, yeah, it is 01. I was like, when the fuck did Ultimate came out? I think that's 06,
2009.
Right? 09, really, damn.
09 to 2011.
to 9/11.
That's right. It lasted 2 years. It has like 12 episodes.
Well,
12
there was
hour-long episodes.
Fuck, are those episodes an hour long?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
They got the Gundam unicorn treatment.
Damn.
well, also it was originally just going to be like the first 2 episodes, and then it was successful enough to get more.
Fuck
So
it.
Jan's annoying, but I think he's probably the best design in this, like in the
Is
original.
Jan the Yu-Gi-Oh looking motherfucker?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Jan's the Indian one. Luke's the sort of very pale one.
Yeah, so when we got to this episode, I pointed at him and I went, that's the only design from this that isn't a main character that I definitely remember.
It's such a good design.
And you know what? It is. He looks
I
like-
do enjoy. Alex
looks
walked
great.
in and Jan was talking. She was like, "Is this the abridged series?"
No, that's just how he talks.
It's just how he talks.
I think he's got my favorite line, which is, "This fucking bitch, in a country with this much poverty, what does she spend her money on? Expensive." And I thought that earlier because she pulled up in a Rolls Royce in like episode 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, she's spying on overpriced cigars. Man, death's too good for her. I'm gonna fuck her. I'm gonna shoot her. Then I'm gonna fuck the hole that I shot her in.
That's too good for that. I watched that. I paused it and had to watch the fucking Captain Stern fucking scene again from Heavy Metal, because that speech is so good. Hanging's too good for him. We gotta tear him up into tiny pieces and bury him alive.
Is that the spaceman who's on trial?
Yeah.
I think that's one of my least favorite segments from Heavy Metal.
What's your favorite segment?
Actually, no. My least favorite segment from Heavy Metal is the Isekai segment. I had to remember that. That one's
Yeah.
horrible.
I kind of fucking love the rotoscoped car just in the sky.
I think everybody loves the rotoscope car, and then he gives his daughter the present, and then she spends the whole movie going, "Ah,
Heavy Metal's a stupid movie. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's fucking dumb as shit,
As
though. John Candy is that robot? Funny.
I forgot.
It's John... And I Cheech and Chong are also in the movie. In that
Yeah,
segment,
Cheech and
too.
Chong, more like Speak and Spong.
Have you seen the trailer for that new Naked Gun movie?
I
Liam
saw
Neeson.
the scene where he looks up, and they're all praying to like their dads or whatever. and it's OJ.
it's the hallway of dead police dads, which solid joke already. The black guy looking up and seeing the Neudberg fucking picture, and it's just OJ, and being like, "Oh no, that's good. That's almost good enough to make me watch that film."
It's not
So did they choose
Liam Neeson as
because
fucking.
he sounds like Leslie Nielsen?
I actually think so. Yes, I think that is 100% the joke there. He
He's
also has like a very similar career trajectory to Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
In that he has spent like 20 years as a leading man, and now he's doing like a dry comedy.
I mean, his first really good comedic role was in Life is Short. That's the one where he's like, "I want to get into acting, improv." Doctor, I have cancer.
Oh yeah.
Life is Short. That's a good series. You guys should watch that.
Oh yeah.
It's the guy. I almost called him Rory Breaker, but that's fucking Lock, Stock, Brain. Whatever. The guy that
Sniper
played
Jones and the Gay BB Loans.
the guy that played R2D2. That show is amazing. He's so great in that.
Who's RGD2?
R2.
You know the robot from Star Wars? That's R2D2.
Yeah.
I
I forgot.
Okay,
There are
I mean,
loads of gay pedophiles,
The small robot from Star Wars, not the tall one.
Oh, fuck.
but not the really small one.
Shut up. There's only 2.
I actually, as a kid, loved the little Roombas that were just in fucking.
Oh,
Death
like
Star.
the
Playing
Gonks or whatever.
No, it's because that's all we fucking played when we played Lego Star Wars. Was as the Gongs.
No.
When is my Lego Hellsing Ultimate game?
Probably never.
Alright, so of the action, I think the tour bus is a good bit.
Oh yeah.
I do love that he doesn't trick the guard at all. He's like, "Yo, we got some fucking problem up front." Just gets iced. Overall, Jan's good. A shame. Well, I don't know why he doesn't kill the captain guy.
Well, it's because we need Ferguson. So we're gonna have him stand around with his dick in
Turd
his hand.
Ferguson?
Turd Ferguson?
Yes.
The fuck is that from?
That's a SNL celebrity Jeopardy with Norm.
That's there we go.
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
It's one of the we're talking about this other thing. I think it's one of Will Ferrell's best roles because he's not playing Will Ferrell. He's playing a different character for once.
You know, I actually had a similar thought about a different actor literally yesterday because I watched episode 4 of season 3 of Invincible.
Oh yeah.
And I was watching the end of that episode, which is heavy Invincible spoilers, mostly about Alan the alien.
He's actually not invincible.
Mostly about Alan the alien escaping with Nolan. And I was sitting there, I was talking with Bryce, and I was like, this is the least Seth Rogen role Seth Rogen has ever done.
Yeah, I think season.
I smoke weed.
I think if we start talking about Invincible too much, it could be all there. I'm gonna say that celebrity voices gotta slow down. They had fucking Paul whatever Jesse Pinkman in his role, and he was terrible.
Okay, but he's been a voice actor for like years and years. He's been voice acting since like BoJack.
Yeah, but they gotta stop buying all these celebrity voice actors.
No, their celebrity voice acting is like solid in Invincible. Like
Some of
Steven
it is.
Yeun, great.
I mean, yeah, Steven Yeun's great.
J.K. Simmons, great.
You went for the two best ones.
The lady who plays Mark's mom is also a celebrity. I can't remember the actress's name though.
She's great. I love her.
Jillian Jacobs is Adam Eve, also really solid.
I don't like Adam Eve.
Okay, but her voice acting is good.
I'm gonna hit you guys.
It's actually like probably the best in the show.
Could you not yawn right into the mic?
I could
I was just talking about the gayest shit ever.
I could burp and fart.
That episode isn't up yet, but the last episode, Brendan did that as I was doing the sound test.
That episode is up.
The one where I yell at you, call you a faggot?
Yeah, that was up, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I watched that the other day. I laughed
laughed
really hard.
Yeah, it's Elliot shoots up the school.
Oh, yeah.
Elliot spews gruel.
Yeah, so, I actually like
Natural selection.
I actually like Luke a lot better than Jan. For one, because he's the boss. He's like, I feel like he's like the head vampire, and like he adopted Jan as like his vampiric brother, and then like he released him. Sort of like how Sarah's Victoria was offered her freedom, but she's like, I'm too like weak and stupid to take care of myself. Please take care of me, master.
Yeah,
I thought she did take her freedom.
I'm just a stupid woman, please.
I think she does later or something.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I love
Real
that.
talk, JoJo's got the best vampires.
I disagree.
No.
No, I love Luke's primary weapon is just carbines. There's two little carbines he fires like pistols.
Oh, yeah.
That's like a cool weapon. I want that in the game.
Yeah, I want that, and I want...
PS2 Hellsing game could be good.
Okay, but...
what if we drop on... we hop on...
Isn't that basically Gungrave?
Never played it.
The Gungrave guy looks a lot like Alucard. He's got a big red jacket.
Is Gungrave the one where it's a zombie and he used to be a mobster?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We hop on Warzone, you know. I'll play on, you'll play Alucard, and then Brendan will play...
The Predator.
Yeah.
I actually did not know that Gungrave was also an anime, but look at this man. He's like a palette swapped Alucard.
Basically, yeah.
I'll also show you.
Now, if we were smart businessmen, we would have talked about...
Yo, that reminds me of a Sword X gun with palette swapped fucking Spike.
This is a good cover for this Gungrave game, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I like this. This is a solid cover.
You're saying that because he has an erection.
So what do you guys think of a Gunslinger, the anime where like the girl reloads by like bouncing the bullets off her breasts?
What?
What do you... Oh my god. Have you ever read... It showed up as an extra, like, preview chapter, and I think Volume 6 or Volume 7 of Full Metal Alchemist. That manga about that girl who...
coma.
No. It's not a 4 coma. It's like a full manga. It failed hardcore, I'm pretty sure. It didn't go anywhere. But it's a manga about a girl who has a revolver that shoots animals.
No.
The only thing I remember from it is her shooting a man with a rabbit, and then the rabbit scampers away.
I've already decided what's going to be the credits for this episode. It's from Samurai's Gun, or Gun Samurai, I forget what it is.
Probably Samurai.
We are the Ghostbusters.
No,
Uh-oh.
no, that's not it. No, it's Gun Dio Musashi.
Undai Masashi, thank you.
You
We are the Ghostbusters.
No, the Busters. Ghostbusters.
know, it's a really cool moment of these two episodes
What?
when Alucard turns into a big wolf.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
actually, like, again, actually interested.
Yeah, like I'm not even joking. I thought that was really fun. Him kicking Luke's ass with it is really cool.
No, I love him going, what, grow your legs, but what's going on? Are you? Oh, you're not a real vampire? Oh.
I'm bored.
He gets real sad.
Yeah, like he has to. Realistically, he probably could have just released Protocol to level 2 and beat him. But he's like, nah, I gotta go all the way, release the Cromwell.
I'm going to unlock my cock cage. And then he does. I also really like Walter when he pulls out his cool steel wire gloves and then he cuts up all them people.
Why doesn't Jan just shoot Ingrid? He had her right there, dead to rights.
Because he wanted a posture.
Yeah.
Like
Luke wouldn't have fucked it up.
yeah, I actually think if Luke was there, he would have killed the shit out of Integra. But Jan has like an ego, so he wanted a posture. Also, Integra shooting across into his face is hilarious.
I think the best part of going, he's still laughing, that's good.
Yeah, he's like,
Brother, you're on fire.
Oh yeah.
You're on fire.
Oh, what's that thing on your head? Oh yeah. No, you should, for the credit, you should just do the next episode theme. I love that song so fucking much.
Actually, the credits should be a man dressed like the Bumblebee guy from The Simpsons,
Blowing his head off.
blowing his head off and then doing an atonal scream for 45 seconds.
All right, anything else we want to say?
Oh, I also watched episode 7.
You watched episode 7?
Yeah, it's
That
the
was
second
good.
Anderson fight.
Yeah, that episode's
You are
almost...
neither a man nor a beast. So
That
you
one's-
cannot kill me.
That
You
one's
are a
awesome.
dog.
I love him taking all of Anderson's limbs off and leaving them as a fuck nugget. Hilarious.
What?
Oh, have you never heard the term fuck nugget?
I know, I just...
So,
I forgot it.
how do you guys
Y'all
feel?
like Shadman?
No.
I haven't thought about Shadman
loves
in a while.
Shadman. Shadman's his favorite artist. He
Ah.
loves the X-23 one. He loves...
I like that you specifically picked the most pedophile one, too.
Didn't he do one of Keemstar's?
Daughter? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
No,
What,
I think
what happened to Shadman? What's going on with
he's
him?
in jail.
I thought he got out of jail.
He got out
He
of jail.
should get back in jail.
He got out of jail. Got on because he's on black tar heroin. Not a joke. Literally black tar heroin. He got out of jail and just ended right back in it.
Oh, okay. So, fucking, world saved.
So he got parole and then instantly broke it.
Yeah.
World, you know what? We're in a good world line. This is good.
Maybe his home country was right when they were like, you're a danger to society.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Leave.
I forgot that. I thought he fled. No, he was expelled from Switzerland.
Expelled into the toilet.
It's worse, Canada, Newfoundland, specifically.
Man.
Alright, so I'm gonna give Hellsing a 4 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a thumb up.
I'm gonna give it 5 sexy demonic bitches. Sorry, what's he say?
Come on, you demon whores.
You got 5 sexy demon horses.
You or demonic vampire bitches.
That was fun.